YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. Now, looks like after his interview with GQ yesterday, Jay-Z has officially ruffled some feathers. Now, you know you fucked up and said some bullshit when even your loyal fans, your loyal supporters are coming out and saying, bruh, you were out of pocket for saying this. People that have always defended every single thing you've done are now coming out and looking at you crazy. Now, this all comes after the Jay-Z GQ interview where Jay says that he's not sure if battle rap should still be part of hip-hop. After the Drake and Kendrick Lamar battle and seeing how stands on both sides have been acting crazy, Jay is now confused and he's not sure if battles should be a part of hip-hop culture anymore.
We love the excitement, and I love the sparring and the music you get. Mm-hmm. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it that you almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake.
Yeah.
No matter what he makes, no matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing and it's like, I don't know if I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's helpful to our growth. Where the fallout lands, especially on on social media, which takes place every day.
Yeah.
And now you have these pods of cult.
The stan armies fighting.
Yeah, and it's like, it's too far.
Yeah.
It's like bringing kids in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like that. You know, maybe I've grown in a space that is probably, I sound like the old guy wagging the thing. But I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music, with collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Yeah.
It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing. And, you had the battle and it was fun and then you moved on.
Right.
Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have.
Because it takes up so much oxygen.
It takes up so much oxygen.
Yeah.
And now it's just like every day they're just trying
they're
to
still talking about it.
It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song, I like this.
Yeah.
No, it's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah.
It's like trying to, wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Again, I love the idea that we got so much music in such a short period of time.
Great music.
Just everything around it was just like, man, it's like taking us a couple steps back.
Yeah.
And we just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm going to say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Now, a lot of people spoke out against Jay-Z and this part of his interview. Joey Badass was one of those people. He said everybody talks about how we shouldn't beef and we should spar more on records. But truth is, niggas don't want to be wanting to collab out of fear of getting bodied on their own record. I've seen a lot of niggas over the years duck that friendly fade. Check my track record. I've never been one to shy away from collabing with real spitters. Whether that be getting niggas on my own tracks or hopping on niggas' tracks. Not to mention coming up in a collective of straight fire MCs. Now, if you guys remember last year, Joey was one of those people that was trying to battle rap against TDE. He wanted to go at Kendrick Lamar, but unfortunately, Kendrick Lamar was on tour, so Joey had to go up against all his little homies from the West Coast. And to his credit, Joey kind of held his own. A lot of people felt like Joey actually got the best of that rap battle. Now he continues. He says, I will say though, it's easy to show up on somebody else's track when the bar is already set and all you gotta do is meet it or better. But I say all this to say, that's why sometimes niggas catch strays because they be ducking smoke and they be gatekeeping the top spot. Before you drag me, this just shit I witnessed in my experience. I didn't come here to bash nobody or throw shade. This just my 2 cents on the ongoing convo. Now, Joey says, think about it. If somebody at the top gave somebody coming up an opportunity to come after them on the record, you know what would happen? Niggas is eating their food. Off top, rent is due, bills paid expeditiously. Public perception of who's the best would be drastically different if this were regular occurrence. Legendary battle rapper Loaded Lux spoke out against Jay-Z's comments. Here's what he said.
He want the fans to really look at it from a perspective of, Drake lost, Kendrick won. Let's move on and have, if you're a Drake fan, fuck with Kendrick. If you're a Kendrick fan, fuck with Drake. The headline, and it's making it sound like, let's get rid of battling altogether.
But Mickey kind of did say that though at the end of that.
He did say that. He did, but he said it because of the fans.
But he got to clear that up. You just can't make a bold statement like that. Like with all respect, I love Hov. You know what I'm saying? We all
I know.
Hov.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's the skill set, right? And he need to. That's the thing. That's the driving force. Even when him and Nas did it, you know what I'm saying? Like we did that backlash. That wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really have a dog in that fight. But whether you chose Jay-Z or you chose Nas, I don't see none of them careers where fans was picking and choosing like, oh, I'm fucking with Nas, so I can't fuck with Hov.
Right.
Or I'm fucking with Hov, so I'm not fucking with Nas. Like, nah, it ain't that. And that's my thing. Now, if they pull it out of context to where now, okay, it's just the politics, or you going at somebody's character, or you just don't like somebody, that's where it's wrong. But if we talking about the steel sharpening steel, and the skill set of it, that's my thing. Nigga, we've been battling forever.
Right.
Hov been battling forever.
Right.
I don't know if this got something to do with the energy in the air. Like, I don't know if it's softening certain things, but like we war babies, and you talking about battling. My thing is that element, when you go in there, all things are on the table. I just, my thing is keep it in the space of the skills. Now, if they just talking shit, like, that's why when 50 was just doing all the shit, where he dropping shit, 50 just like it's like he trolling and doing all like that's
not battling. That's not battling.
That's not battling. That's not going in. That's not putting your mind to work. My thing is, if we're gonna put our minds to work and go to higher channels, let's still sharpen steel and let's get the higher spaces of ourselves. That's
like what I did. Culture. Like what I did with Verb. Like what I just did to Verb.
Yeah, you understand me? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got dog shit down his leg, but look. But it's something for him to think about, and he know what he got to do.
Right.
But that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you can't just say, we need to take battling out the culture. That's a bold statement, Hov.
That is a bold statement. And I think he was so frustrated with the fans. I think he's really frustrated with Kendrick because he said it. He said, it's the stands. He said it's the niggas that got these beehives and the stands. And if that group of fans is going against another group, it's like a war. It's like a war, and it never ends.
Look, my thing is, whoever God bless may no man curse, man. Cause I seen Kendrick goddamn go to Canada. Canada.
Right.
I didn't see no problems.
I think Jay is putting too much emphasis on the internet. He got to get offline.
Yeah, man.
Get offline, Jay.
Yeah,
get offline.
That's my thing. You wildin', Hov. Like, so
Hov out here trolling. He out here with a ghost account.
He did the same shit. I think with the death of auto-tune shit.
Right? Yeah.
Like, Hov that's a fact. Like on a kill and build. Like, I don't know if that's the move. But listen, Hov, nigga, listen. We them. We understand the politics. We understand that side of things, and we ain't just going with anything. No, you got to clarify that conversation. The conversation is currency, man. Shout out to my man B. Yeah.
Now, you know what, Lux? I agree with you on that. I don't agree with him saying get rid of battling, period. He should have said get rid of the stands that can't separate entertainment from real life.
And that's what, man, I just was like, damn. Nah, we gotta put some more. We got to put some more direction to this. We gotta like.
That statement is problematic. I agree. That statement is problematic.
Yeah, man, because that statement that could go, and if it's not addressed, if not having a conversation about it, and he probably don't feel, or it probably came out a different way. But you got to be clear.
Got to be clear.
He's a person of influence, and a motherfucker might run with that. Not know how to separate it.
Now they already are running with it. Niggas was like, oh, he's maturing. He maturing. Let's get rid of battling. I'm like, oh, okay. Word.
Life is a battle, man. This is what I'm trying to say. You can't just do that like that. You can't say that like, because then it's like, contention. Like, you kind of gotta have it. I'm not saying, like, a nigga go to war over some love, man. So it ain't about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that whole. Like,
Right.
I want to put more clarity to that.
And finally, on the newest episode of the Joe Budden podcast, episode 914, everybody knows how much Joe Budden loves Jay-Z. Joe has never disagreed with anything Jay-Z has done or said in the past, but this one about battle rapping needing to leave the culture was just a topic that Joe refused to agree with him on. Here's what Joe said.
Jay-Z has transcended hip-hop. You don't get to where he is without transcending. So I do appreciate this level of maturity from him. I appreciate his unique point of view that only he can kind of give from his viewpoint. When you transcend hip-hop, you got to be aware that sometimes, like I said, some of the stuff you're looking at, you're not just speaking about culture. Like, so when he says that tagging is no longer in hip hop, I vehemently disagree and don't really understand that from him as an art collector. Knowing the story of Basquiat, knowing the story of just hearing Nas writers, just I can't accept that from Jay-Z. That's some interview shit. Hip hop started on Sedgwick at a fucking house party, at a party so every hood could come together and fucking get to the shits. You can't tell me that you go to a party with one of the playlist DJs and then go to a party with a real DJ and tell me about the time that you had.
That part.
Yeah. You can't, there's nothing that Jay-Z can tell me that says that that's not a cultural thing.
It's still important. Got it. I know what you're saying.
I think his talking points are important, but they're not addressing. Like,
I think he mean mainstream. Like, you don't see little kids break dancing no more. Like, it's tagging going on, but not from a wide view. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it might not be breakdancing, but look how important dancing on TikTok is to
hip hop dance.
Hip hop dance.
Yeah,
that's no dancing. Period. Dancing. Period. And when Kid and Play and all that shit was out, my older brothers, they was trying to come up with dances. All the niggas that could fight, they would go to school and have dance battles. This is a very competitive genre filled with a lot of ego and a lot of people that didn't go to therapy and learn the best way to express themselves to one another. So you're gonna have feuds. Sure. You're gonna have run-ins. You're gonna have battle. But to only highlight the negative that come from battle means that we skipping some of the positives that come from battle. And again, for Jay-Z to be the one saying it, you to me are the beacon of some of the positive that comes from fucking battle. You and Nas, the two niggas that got it on one of the best battles ever, are two pillars in business.
Yeah. And
y'all done performed together, y'all done did songs together, y'all answered the fans' requests, wanting to see all that shit, but y'all matured. Like, I think that should be a part of hip-hop's story, too. One of my favorite things about me talking to Banks or any of the niggas I ever beef with, Game, any of them, is the fact that we could talk. Right. We talk. Yo, we didn't see eye to eye. We was in clubs and fought. We fucking got heated. We did the diss tracks. But now, as you grow up, like, hip-hop is 50 years old. Yeah. We should be allowed to grow up. I did take that away from what he was saying.
It's also contradictory in the fact that he was talking about Kendrick's huge year in the Super Bowl and all that shit, and a lot of that was off of the battle. Like, so there's a lot of contradiction.
I think
I'm just saying you should be allowed to beef with people, make amends with people, have hindsight, look at where you maybe made some mistakes,
and laugh.
Hold yourself accountable. For a lot of us hip hop people, we all didn't go. We were not all well schooled. Mm-hmm. We didn't all come from the 2-parent households. So some of these things, like fucking accountability and yada yada, we had to learn from hip hop,
from trial.
Another thing,
which is hold up, man. Let me go. That's another thing that I had a problem with his Kendrick and Drake stuff. Cause fan bases take it too far.
They do.
I agree with that.
They do.
yeah, you would hope that people don't bring up kids and want to destroy your personal life. All of that's fine. But on the accountability tip, if you go out there and beg a nigga to start with you, if you go out there and insist that we have this dance because we've been the best for too long, just me and you for 10 years, then part of that you got to be willing to take all that comes with. That's part of battle.
Okay. Yeah.
Part of battle is risk assessment. Especially if you think you was gonna get a one-up and now in the middle of the fight you realize a nigga's stronger than you thought. All of that is part of the tango. I don't want to be in a hip-hop where that tango don't get to exist. Now, all of these talking points, I agree with everything he said if we switch the conversation to drill.
Yeah.
Because then it's not worth it to me.
But that's where it gets tricky.
It's not worth. But he didn't. He wasn't having a drill conversation. He wasn't talking about smoking on, rolling up such and such,
digging up people's graves.
And he wasn't talking about all of that. When hip hop was getting scary, evil, it wasn't all battles need to stop.
Agreed.
It wasn't all of that. So now when two niggas get together and seemingly, to my knowledge, nobody got hurt. Even when Ish talk about Drake house getting shot up, I can't attribute that to Kendrick versus Drake. All I get from that is the two best doing their best in battle, and there was a victor. And yes, social media is mean. But the block used to be mean. School used to be mean. Shit used to be mean.
Now, once again, we can all agree that the stands on both sides both took it too far and took all the fun out of the hip-hop rap battles, especially when they take it personal and become super parasocial. However, social media is always going to exist. There is nothing you can do about it. Doesn't mean you take away the essence of battle rapping that everybody seems to love. After all, it's hip-hop and it's still competitive. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Joey Badass, Joe Budden, and also Loaded Lux disagreeing with Jay-Z? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.